welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I show what I eat in a day, what I'm doing, whatever exercise I'm doing on my journey to slim thick. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I show what I eat in a day, what I eat in a week, weight loss experiments, and everything else on my journey to slim thick. If that is something that might interest you, definitely consider subscribing. So yes, you guys, today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day video. This is going to be a 2-day edition. So instead of doing a full what I eat in a week or just one day, I decided to do 2 days for you guys. I also wanted to thank some of you who are on this low carb journey with me for the next 30 days. I definitely appreciate you guys doing it with me, and we can support each other. This video is in partnership with MyFitnessPal. You guys always ask me in the comments, what app am I using, whether I am tracking my calories or whether I'm tracking my carbs. So I'll let you know a little bit more about them later. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into what I eat in a day, 2-day edition. Okay, you guys, I am back from the gym and I am feeling so proud of myself, so motivated. This is my second time this week working out, and I'm just really hoping to keep up the momentum and just keep it going. Okay, so I feel so good today. I feel really energized. I feel really good, and just overall proud of myself. I know that it's only been 2 days, but look, I haven't been in the gym in so long, so I'm just happy to be moving my body and doing something active and, just trying to be better, So yeah, let's go ahead and get into my first meal. The time now is 12:38. And I just went ahead and made my good old trusty BLT wrap. Oh my gosh. If you know my channel, if you're a follower of my channel, you know I love this low carb wrap. Okay, it is so delicious. You gotta try it, okay? So we got, instead of lettuce though, I just went ahead and did spinach because that's what I had available. So we have bacon, spinach, cheese, some mayo, salt and pepper, and also some tomato. And then we have some of these queso pork rinds, which I haven't tasted yet. So let's see how those taste. But before I go ahead and eat, I'm gonna put everything in MyFitnessPal. If you guys watch my channel, you know that I use MyFitnessPal religiously, okay, to track everything. And typically I'm tracking my calories, which was 1,500 calories per day. But as you guys know, I'm doing the 30-day challenge. So I went ahead and switched over everything from being calorie based to being net carb based. And I love that you can do this with MyFitnessPal Premium. So I went ahead and switched everything over to make my net carbs 50, to have a goal of 20 grams of sugar or less a day, 25 grams of fiber, and then 2,000 calories. Now, I'm not really looking at calories right now. I'm just going to be focusing on staying within 50 net carbs or less. Okay, so yes, you guys, MyFitnessPal is such a great app to use whether you are counting your calories or whether you're counting your carbs. You can even go by your heart health by tracking your cholesterol and things of that sort. So it's an amazing app. It really does help to keep you on track with your goals. Now, if this is your first time hearing of MyFitnessPal, here is a little bit more about them. MyFitnessPal is a fitness app with a personalized approach to fitness that doesn't believe in one size fits all. They're all about giving you the tools and knowledge that you need to be successful on your personal health journey. Most people think that MyFitnessPal is just about counting calories, but it's so much more than that. With their premium membership, you get access to customizable tools and expert advice. It's like having a nutritionist, a trainer, and a coach right at your fingertips. You also have a community of members with shared goals and experiences to support you in your journey, which I love the most. We encourage each other, talk about our ups and downs, share weight loss motivation, and so much more. MyFitnessPal is a comprehensive nutrition and fitness tracker. You can track what you eat, your exercise, water intake, your weight. It basically has all the features you need to reach your goals. You can also save your meals and recipes and even use their quick tools and scan barcodes to make logging your food that much easier. And with over 14 million foods in the MyFitnessPal database, it makes it easy for you to find your favorite foods. MyFitnessPal provides nutrition insights from registered dietitians that help you see what works for your body's unique needs so you can reach your goals. The premium experience also helps members learn how to improve their personal health habits. Like for me, sometimes we really don't know how many calories, saturated fat, sodium we are consuming in a single meal. I have had times where I've logged a fast food meal and it was my whole day's worth of calories, carbs, and everything else. So the more I see the breakdown and summary of my macros, the better choices I make as I continue my journey. As you all know, I like to try new things, and currently I'm challenging myself to follow a low-carb diet for the next 30 days. I can customize my dashboard so that net carbs is the focus instead of calories, and I love that. I love the fact that whether I'm counting calories, doing low carb, tracking macros, or both, I can use MyFitnessPal to help me reach my goals. So I definitely recommend for you guys to check out MyFitnessPal. Click on the link below to get 1 month of MyFitnessPal Premium for free. Again, go to the link in my description to get 1 month of MyFitnessPal Premium for free. So yes, you guys, that is MyFitnessPal. Again, I definitely recommend them, and I will be sure to have their information in the description box below for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just add everything into my app really quick. And I love the fact that I can just scan, what I have here. I have my tortilla and all that stuff here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start scanning. Okay, you guys, so our first meal works out to be 7 net carbs, and you can see that here is 7 net carbs, 23 grams of fat, and 16 grams of protein. So we have our tortilla, our cheese, mayo, spinach, tomato. Oh, where's our bacon? That's what I'm missing, the bacon. I'm like, why is it only 300 calories? Hold on, let me add my bacon, girl. Okay, so that is right there. Now that didn't add anything to our net carbs. Our net carbs is still at 7, but the calories are 545. But again, I'm just worried about the carbs right now. So let's go over this one more time. Okay, so we have 7 net carbs, 43 grams of fat, and then 32 grams of protein. We have our tortilla, cheese, mayo, spinach, tomato, salt, pepper, and then we also have 1 serving of our pork rinds and then 4 slices of bacon. Okay, so I have 43 net carbs remaining, 19 sugars, and 13 fibers remaining. So yes, you guys, that is what I'll be having for my first meal. And you know what? I just went ahead and added this to the app as well because I went to Dollar Tree today and they had a new flavor, strawberry watermelon, of this Old Orchard Healthy Balance juice. This is 1 sugar per serving and then 2 carbs. That will bring everything to 9 net carbs. Okay, so I've already tasted this and it's absolutely delicious, but let's go ahead and try the queso pork rinds and see what it tastes like. Not bad at all, because it actually has a cheese taste with a little kind of kick. But one thing I do want to note is that it almost like it has like a cheese powdered flavoring over it, and if you already eat pork rind, you know it's super dry. Okay, so that cheese powder on top of the pork rind, girl, I instantly had cotton mouth. It was almost hard to swallow. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. I feel like these would be good with maybe a dip or something like that that adds some moisture to it. But girl, by itself, I'm like, woo! Feels a little dry, but the actual taste is there. So yes, you guys, this is what I'll be having for my first meal. Okay, you guys, so the time now is about 5:52. I have been working and upstairs all day, seems like, and I'm starving at this point. I'm really hungry now, and ideally I should be making dinner right now, but I still have some things to do. So I wanted to make a quick plate that was kind of filling and that will satisfy my hunger until dinner time. So what I have here is 6 slices of oven roasted turkey meat, and this is the thin slice. This is 2 carbs for the serving. I have 1 slice of cheese, and then I have a half a serving of pistachios. So I went ahead and put that in MyFitnessPal, and it is 5 net carbs. We got our pistachios, cheese, and turkey breast, and then I'm just gonna have this with some water, and I have 36 net carbs remaining for the day. So yes, you guys, here is my snack. Hey love, so if you haven't guessed it, it is dinner time and I will be making a egg roll in a bowl. Now this recipe is Low Carb Love's recipe. I did do a variation of this on another video, but I made full out egg rolls. So in this video, I will pretty much be following closely to the recipe that she posted, and this will just be the low carb egg roll in the bowl. So this is super simple, and when I say it is delicious, oh my gosh, I could just eat the whole thing. It is very delicious and filling. So what you're gonna need is a bag of coleslaw. That makes things just easier. You could, cut up some cabbage and everything else, but this makes it much faster and easier. Optional is some chili paste. I don't know if I added that part to the recipe. I just used a half a teaspoon of this, so that's not necessary. You're gonna need some minced garlic. You're gonna need 1 pound of ground pork or ground beef. She used ground beef, but every time I've done this, I've used ground pork. Super delicious. You're gonna need some liquid aminos. You could use soy sauce, but that's a lot of sodium. This is a soy sauce alternative without the sodium, and it tastes exactly like soy sauce, so definitely consider picking that up. The next ingredient is some rice vinegar, some oyster sauce, and then some toasted sesame oil, and that is pretty much all you're gonna need. It's really simple. I'm gonna try to list all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box below for you guys, and I also have a video that I'll link down below if you need more detail on how I make it. But right now I'm just gonna show you like a quick overview of me making dinner. Now what I did do was add this as a complete meal. So one great thing about MyFitnessPal is that you can add a whole meal and then put the portion of that meal that you ate. So you enter in basically all of your ingredients with the measurements, and it will plug everything in for you for that whole meal. So if I decide to eat the whole thing, it's 924 calories and it is 21 and a half net carbs. If I half it, then of course we'll half it or whatever. So I do love this option. And then you can also make this public, so if someone else comes across this meal, they can make it as well. So I think that is so dope. So yeah, you guys, so this whole meal is only 21 carbs and it's a full dinner. Okay, so yes, you guys, let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, you guys, so here is my finished egg roll in a bowl. Now, first of all, it smells delicious up in here. So good. Okay, now one thing that you probably saw me put in there that I didn't mention was a 4th cup of onion, which I completely forgot about, but I did end up adding. And so I just went ahead and updated the recipe that did add, I think, 4 point something carbs to the entire meal. So the whole meal is 26.4 grams of net carbs. And I have here a little less than half. So I would say 0.4 probably. Once everything cooked down and reduced. So let's go ahead and enter that real quick. So this is our entire meal. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my dinner. And let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go to my meals and I'm going to go to egg roll in a bowl. And then I'm going to have 0.4 the serving, and 0.4 of this is 380 calories, and a 0.4 serving of this entire meal is 10.6 net carbs. So let's go ahead and add that. And then also I wanted to come back on here and add a sugar-free popsicle that I had. I had that off camera with my snack and didn't get a chance to come back and show you guys. So it's this bar here is 25 calories and it's 5.5 net carbs. So let's go ahead and add that. So I still have 20 net carbs remaining. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go in for seconds or anything like that. The most I'll probably do is just have some type of dessert. So yes, you guys, here is my dinner. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just had to come back on camera and tell you that that tastes so good. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. It is delicious. Bomb. Definitely make this. Also, I forgot to mention, I'll probably have a cup of this. It tastes pretty good. I'm not mad at it. I think my favorite is still tangerine, but I might add a little sugar-free stick, like the Crystal Light type of things. I might add a little bit to this to give it some flavor. So yes, you guys, this is my dinner. Okay, you guys, so I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my night with this Outshine no sugar popsicle. It is only, I showed this in one of my other videos, I believe, and it's only 25 calories for a bar and 5.5 net carbs. It says 6 here and it has a little bit less than 1 dietary fiber, but when you put it in MyFitnessPal, it calculates as 5.5 carbs. So this is what the box looks like. My son been stealing my stuff. I'm like, this is my stuff. Don't steal my stuff. But this is the one I'm gonna have tonight, which is the tangerine. So it's like a little mini popsicle, and it has a really like refreshing fresh fruit type of taste. Okay, so I went ahead and added that. I went back for a little bit more of the egg roll in the bowl. Oh my gosh, it's so bomb. So I have 9 net carbs left, 4 sugars left, and 673 calories left. So let's go ahead and look at my total for today. So you can go to nutrition, and then let's look at macros. Okay, so today I had 41 net carbs, and most of my calories came from fat, then second protein, and then lastly from carbs. And here under the nutrients tab, you can pretty much see everything. Like, okay, you can see your net carbs, what your goal was and what you did and how much you have left, your fiber, your sugar, your fat. I went over a little bit in the saturated fat and stuff like that, and in my sodium. So that is something that I can, just pay attention to and monitor as the days go on. But yes, you guys, 41 net carbs for today. Okay, you guys, so this is our second day. The time now is 12:46, and I will be having my first meal. So basically, I'm just gonna have the other half of my egg roll in a bowl. Oh my gosh. Again, try it. Very, very delicious. And then I'm going to have it with that Orchard Balance strawberry watermelon. And what you saw me add was the Skittles sugar-free mix. Now that's 2 carbs per stick, and I used a half last night and I used the other half today. So I put everything in MyFitnessPal. So for this meal and the drink, it is 16 net carbs. So that is where we're at for this first meal. Now, I didn't go to the gym this morning. I had a bunch of work to do as usual. So I'm thinking I might try to do a video today. Instead, just do something like 20-30 minutes just to get my body moving and try to be active. So we shall see. I typically like to exercise before I even eat, but I was just busy today and really couldn't do that. So yes, you guys, this is my first meal, and I'm thinking I might want to try a new recipe that I saw online yesterday that looked really good for dinner. So we shall see. But yes, you guys, this is my first meal.
Can I get 2 crunchy tacos and a cup of water? That's it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you guys, so I am out and about right now, and I ended up getting hungry. So I decided to pick up this crunchy taco from Taco Bell. For 1 taco, it is 9 net carbs, and I got 2. So it will be 18 carbs for this snack and about roughly 300 calories. And then I just got it with a cup of water. And you guys, it's crazy. I didn't know that this was kind of a low carb item. I just went online trying to look like, what can I get low carb? Where could I get some low carb stuff? And this popped up. So I'm glad. I'm like, oh my gosh, only 9 net carbs. That's pretty dang on good for a whole taco. So yes, I'm about to tear this up. Okay, you guys, this is kind of like my snack before I have dinner. Okay, you guys, so I just got back in the house, and before I came in, I decided to stop by the grocery store and just pick me up some sugar-free candies or something when I had that urge, because I do feel like I'm doing pretty good with transitioning to low carb, but except for the sweet tooth, sometimes I want to reach for something sweet, and it seems like the only option is to try to make a whole like almond flour low carb type of thing that I really just don't feel like doing. So I just wanted to pick up some stuff that I was really, that I could, eat easily. So one thing that tastes exactly the same as regular candy is this Reese's Zero Sugar miniature cups. And I used to get this all the time. The serving size is 3 pieces. So it has 16 total carbs minus the fiber, which is 3 fibers. That's 13 carbs. And then minus the sugar alcohols makes it 1 net carb for 3 of these. So definitely want to pick those up. The next thing I got are these kind of like turtles. They're called Pecan Delights from Russell Stover. And these are made with stevia extract. And if I'm not mistaken, these did taste pretty good. These have 17 total carbs, 1 fiber. So that makes 16 net carbs. And then it has 14 grams of sugar alcohol that you subtract. So that is 2 net carbs per serving for this. So it's 2 pieces per serving. So basically 1 carb per turtle. So yes, you guys, here are my little sweet tooth options. Okay guys, so here is my finished dinner. Now it looks delicious, it smells delicious, but one thing I do wish is that I would have started this much earlier. I mean, it's not a lot of steps, so to say. I think it's probably like a 30-minute recipe. However, just doing it with filming and everything else, I'm pretty much exhausted. Okay, so yeah, I probably should have started this another time, but it does smell really, really good. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a piece of this chicken. Wait, where is the chicken? Here we go. Okay, so let's cut us a piece. Let's taste this. This is what I've been waiting to taste. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Oh, this tastes so good. Creamy and cheesy. Hold on, let me get a little bit of this artichoke. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let me get one more bite, girl. One more bite. Definitely will be making this again. Super delicious. I'm gonna check in my app and MyFitnessPal to see about how many calories this will be. I think I'm just gonna eat this just as is. I would maybe pair it with some cauliflower rice or something, but this is more than enough. This is 2 thighs. And yeah, all this extra cream and everything else, yeah, it's enough. So yes, you guys, this is my dinner. Okay, you guys, so I ate dinner and I just wanted to show you guys how I logged everything and then also let you know my thoughts on the dinner. Now, my first bite was delicious and the meal is delicious, but I would say that I give it maybe like an 8 out of 10, only because, okay, the recipe originally called for 2 chicken breasts and I just ended up putting chicken thighs because typically I like chicken thighs because, you know, sometimes breast can be drier. However, I feel like breast would be a better fit for this. Something about eating it with the thighs, it just didn't, it felt like I wanted a breast with it. Okay, so the 2 that you did see me put on my plate, I ate 1.5. The rest I didn't eat. Another thing that was kind of like throwing me off was the artichokes that I got. Now, I'm not used to getting artichokes. I just picked up any brand, but but the brand that I had, it had some hard leaves in there and they didn't like cook down or soften up or nothing. So when I was eating it, a lot of times I had pieces where I was chewing, and it was just a little bit too much for me. It wasn't as soft on some of the bites. Some of the bites were like a 10 out of 10, and some bites were like, what's going on here? Why is my artichoke not soft? So that's why I give it an 8 out of 10 instead of giving it a 10 out of 10. So I recommend, if you do try the recipe, do it with chicken breast and then find a good quality artichoke. So yeah, you guys, now what I did is I created a meal in MyFitnessPal, and I put everything that I put in this skillet in there. So it totaled up to 32.5 carbs with everything added. Okay, now I think it's probably because the cream cheese I used, it wasn't like a 1 carb cream cheese. I think it was 2, and then the sour cream. So like the creamy stuffs, the amount of servings that I used, it kind of added up a little bit. So, but that's for the entire thing. So I put that I ate 1/4 of this entire meal because I figure there was 6 thighs in there. Okay, so if I ate 3, then that means I ate half. And since I ate 1.5, then I'm ate half of the half, right? So that's 1/4. And yeah, that's 1/4, and I'm sticking by it. So 1/4 of this recipe works out to be 583 calories and 6 net carbs, which sounds about right for what I ate. So yes, you guys, that's that. And I do have 7 net carbs left. I would probably use this if I get a sweet tooth or something. I might have a popsicle at the end of the night. But yes, you guys, that was my dinner and how I logged it. Okay, you guys, so I do have a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna end my night with this 1 carb snack, and this is again the 0 sugar miniature Reese cups. So I'm gonna have this, and let me show you guys my totals. Okay, you guys, so today I stayed within my 50 net carbs, and I had 47 net carbs. Most of my calories came from fat, second protein, and then from carbs. Okay, so this was a higher carb day, but I still stayed within my 50 net carbs and was able to eat, things that you typically wouldn't think like, okay, that's not low carb. So for me, I'm still going to eat those things again, as long as I stay within my 50 net carbs. And just in case anyone was interested, my total calories for today was 1,664 calories. So yes, you guys, I didn't really get to work out like I wanted to, but me and babe, we're gonna go take a walk around the block. Sometimes we do night walks and stuff, so probably do that, but it's kind of like a leisurely walk, so I didn't really feel like it counted to put it in here. So yes, you guys, that concludes what I eaten a day for the past 2 days. So yes, you guys, that concludes my video. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. And if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys check out MyFitnessPal in the description box below. And until my next video, have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.